Delgado. In my office.
Oh, shit. What'd you do now, Aaron?
Well, if I know.
You're being assigned to a special project. James McCullough, from the Council, is supposed to explain it to you. He wants you in his office at 10 o'clock. I have a Gulf Stream waiting for you.
Aaron Delgado is here?
Send him in. $50 billion barrels of oil in the Caspian Sea, and I can't get it out.
Sir?
And we defeated Saddam, and now the Europeans are getting the oil. Now have a seat, Aaron. All these red dots, oil fields over which we do not have control. Now that has to change if we intend to continue as the world's superpower. We have a military that is greater than the rest of the world combined. Yet we continue to allow these petty dictators to determine who will control their oil. We need to use our military might to take that oil. America's grand strategy should aim to preserve and extend our military advantage as far into the future as possible. The problem is the pacifist mindset of the American people. To wake them up, we need a catastrophic and catalyzing event, like a new Pearl Harbor.
You mean like what the Bureau tried to do in '93 to the World Trade Center?
Yes, well, that did not work out so well. We can't rely on amateurs to provide desired results. That is where you come in. I was very impressed by your operations in Pakistan. Are you familiar with Michael Goldberg?
Yeah, he's the Hollywood faggot film writer.
Michael's a brilliant man. He's working on a script about Muslim terrorists that attack America. His script will change the world. Your job will be to implement his vision, and you will show him the respect he deserves.
Yes, sir.
We also have a few members of the Bush administration who are working on this, and they want to be back in office to take full advantage of the situation we are going to create.
Oh, so you're working towards a new Bush administration?
Perhaps.
You're not talking about that frat boy in Texas?
The office of president is merely a figurehead. No, I'll be using his cabinet to implement policy. Anyway, this is none of your concern. Here is an outline of Michael's script. We're setting up an office on the 25th floor of World Trade Center 7 for your team, and on your way out, make sure that my secretary has your account information so that we can supplement your salary. Now, Aaron, with your first check, you might buy a couple nice suits.
Thanks.
People can always be brought to the bidding of the leaders. That is easy. All you have to do is tell them they're being attacked and blame the pacifists for lack of patriotism and exposing the country to danger. This works in any country. Our terrorists will attack the three pillars of American society: commerce, the military, and the government.
Sorry about that. Traffic was a bitch. Traffic's a bitch. So you think that you can come in here and disrupt my meeting because of fucking traffic?
Come on, Aaron, he's only 10 minutes late.
Don't you sit there and tell me how to run my meeting. I don't want goddamn excuses. This is the most important operation of our lives. If there is anyone here who doesn't think they can handle the job, then get the fuck out of here right now.
The climax of this operation will be the destruction of these two mammoth eyesores. Jumbo jets flying at 500 miles an hour will hit those buildings and bring them down.
Sweet Jesus. Commercial airlines won't go that fast at sea level.
It doesn't matter how fast those planes fly into the buildings. Those buildings are made to withstand the hit of a jetliner and suffer minimal damage. Twin Towers has massive steel columns. Planes are made out of lightweight aluminum. Here's your plane hitting the building.
Obviously, the planes are going to need a little bit of assistance.
Every engineer in the world's gonna know it's fake.
Engineers don't control the media.
But they're all over the internet. And that internet thing could really take off.
Well, let's ask the shrink. Alfred, does it matter if some nerds mouth off?
Not if the media makes it clear that the terrorists are responsible. That is what the people will know. Subsequent information will cause a conflict, and the people will resist. And that Nazi that Michael was quoting was correct when he said that anyone who challenges the government's story, you can denounce for lack of patriotism.
How are we gonna get somebody to fly a plane into a building?
Hey, why don't we strap Charlie's sorry ass into the cockpit and let him do it?
There's not going to be anyone on the planes. Singer, I'm going to set you and Jordan up with a precision-guided expert and a demolitions professional. We are going to make the destruction of the Twin Towers by terrorists look as genuine as possible. We're also going to need to start looking for some towel-headed assets for Goldberg's pretext and set up the patsies. Mr. Donovan, I want you to take the lead on this.
But if we're using remotes, there are going to be other planes full of people we'll have to deal with.
Then deal with it.
I have Mr. McCullough on line 1.
Yes, sir.
Horace Humphrey from Defense Contract Management Command will be at due process tomorrow.
What's due process?
A country club in New Jersey.
You have a 10 o'clock tea time.
I'm not much of a golfer.
Golf is a great way to
Establish a relationship. You're going to be working very closely with Horace. Use him to set you up with the people who developed the avionics on the Predator.
I understand.
take your engineer and your pilot.
And remember,
Horace is a civilian.
You can't know about the mission.
Yeah, you spooks sure get some nice perks. Never thought I'd ever get to play here.
Yeah, looks like we're the only ones here, guys. So gentlemen, brace yourselves for some formal introductions. This is Horace Humphrey from the Defense Contract Management Command. Horace, this is Chase Jordan.
How you doing?
And we have Philip
Nice to
Singer.
meet you.
Guys, Horace was just telling me that one day all commercial flights will actually be done by remote.
That'll be the day I start taking the bus. Ain't no way in hell I'm trusting my life to some pimply-faced little twit who spends his life playing Nintendo.
Chase is our resident pilot. This man single-handedly took out the entire Panamanian Air Force.
Did that old school. No UAVs.
What's the story on that war? I heard you guys were pissed that Noriega was taking too much of your drug profit.
Strictly urban legend. The CIA doesn't deal in drugs.
Mind if I hit first? I'm gonna play a little golf while you guys BS.
I heard that.
Knock the hell out of it, Philip.
Okay.
Horace, we need to develop a new kind of weapon. When we have some rogue dictator that we need to get rid of, Congress says we can't shoot him in the head anymore. So we need to figure out a way to go deep inside enemy territory without the possibility of our agents getting caught.
Horace, you're up.
So you guys are talking about a predator.
Well, we need some deniability. It's hard to make a predator strike look like an accident. What I'm looking for is a UAV that looks like a commercial jetliner. That way we could fly it into Tehran, have the Ayatollah meet Allah. The whole thing will look like an accident, and we don't have the blowback.
This is going to be a relatively low-cost weapon. We're going to modify existing avionics to fly a commercial jet.
Shouldn't be too tough since I'm assuming you don't need landing capabilities.
That's true. We're just gonna land it in the side of a building.
Now, Horace, you know the players that developed the avionics on the Predator, correct?
Yeah?
I need you to put them back together for this project.
This is going to be a top-secret project, so it's not going to be a lot of text. The engineers are going to have to do most of the assembly.
Where's the funding coming from?
My supervisor's going to work it out with the CEOs. Congress is not going to fund this.
You know, my people aren't going to be able to drop everything just to work on your guys' project.
Oh, the hell they won't. This is national fucking security.
Horace, just get me a couple of the lead players. We need to do a feasibility study, find out what planes to use, where to get them from.
I think I could get a meeting set up in California.
Sounds good.
Good.
Thank you all for being here today. This is Aaron Delgado, Philip Singer, and Chase Jordan from the CIA. I think everyone else knows each other from the Predator program, but I wanted to introduce you to these guys. This is George Poole, the Vice President of Electronic Systems here at Grayton Castle. Next, we have Harvey St. Clair, the Director of Electronic Warfare Program Management. Walter Knox is Grayton Castle's expert on electronic systems. I'll let Aaron explain to you what this project is all about.
Well, actually, I'm going to let Phil, our engineer, tell you all about the project. Before we begin, I just want to stress that everything that is heard today does not leave this room. This is at the highest level of national security. You will not talk to anyone about this project. That includes your bosses, your wives, anyone. Are we all clear on this? Phil?
We are going to develop a highly unconventional weapon. We want to be able to take out rogue dictators before they become an immediate threat, utilizing unmanned commercial aircraft.
Why don't we just give them some hellfire from a Predator?
A Predator will have our fingerprints all over it. When the president has the opportunity to get to them over there before they can get to us over here, he doesn't always have time to seek congressional approval. A commercial aircraft hitting a building? Oh my God. An accident.
Well, I read that Saddam Hussein lives in a reinforced concrete bunker. Now, a commercial jet's not going to do any damage if that's what you have in mind.
Well, the engine could do some damage. But he's right. Commercial fiberglass nose cone ain't gonna make much of an impact.
Well, let's put a Tomahawk nose on it.
No, Aaron. Depleted uranium nose cones are too heavy, and they'd be a smoking gun to prove it was a military hit. The reason radomes are made out of fiberglass is so we can communicate with the aircraft.
Okay, what if we fired a missile at the target right before the plane's impact?
What kind of aircraft are you planning on using here?
I'm thinking of a C-40 Clipper. They're nearly identical to a 737.
But you cannot fire a missile from a C-40.
Yeah, I know. If we need to penetrate, we're gonna have to use something else.
Harvey, don't we still have some of those A3s and Van Nuys?
We still have a few of the old Sky Warriors left.
They kind of look like a little 737 with the engines on their wings.
We used to put nukes on them, so an air-to-surface missile is no problem.
Can we go to Van Nuys after this meeting, gentlemen?
I can arrange that. Do you want A3s and C-40s?
Yep. Different planes for different missions. And I'll check with the Navy and see if we can't get a couple C-40s from them.
Great. All right, gentlemen, main question. How accurate can we make these planes?
We can hit any building we want with our multispectral targeting system.
All right, what if I wanted a particular room in a certain hotel targeted?
No, you'll travel 150 feet in the quarter second it takes the integrated sensor to bounce off the satellite.
What if we have a chase plane control a C-40?
What'd you have in mind?
An E-4B.
What's an E-4B?
It's the National Airborne Operations Center. Basically, it's a 747 with military communications equipment.
Let's use it. Now, will the C-40s explode on impact?
Typically not, but with just the right amount of fuel and a little help from a detonator like the one you used in that last mission, we can make it work. Oh, and Walter, we don't want that ugly bubble from your MTS under the fuselage. We need to have it integrated. And I heard you guys are developing a 3-pulse reply to the crypto-coded challenge transponder.
Well, we're looking into the feasibility of that, but there's no contract on that yet.
I want it for these planes. Well, I'm worried that by the time we have this whole thing operational, the old Mode 3 transponder may be compromised.
All right. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about here. But how soon can we have this whole thing operational?
All depends on the funding.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. We'll make sure your company's well compensated.
I'm sorry, but who did you say was funding this again?
I didn't.
Oh.
So, gentlemen, can we make Van Nuys by 5:30?
So how's our Patsy search coming along?
I think we've got some good ones. I got a guy, Muhammad Atta, out of the International Officer School in Maxwell. He can be the leader of the hijackers. We got Abdulaziz Al-Amari from the Brooks Air Force Base Aerospace Medical School. 4 guys out of Pensacola, Florida at the Naval Air Station, Ahmed Al-Nami, Hamza Al-Ghamdi, Ahmed Al-Ghamdi, and Saeed Al-Ghamdi. I've also got Hanai Hanjour, who's taking private flying lessons.
Keep all these guys on a very short leash. After they're done with their training, put them all in civilian flight schools. I don't want them in any way connected to the military.
You got it. I've also got Zacharias Masau. He's got a master's in international business from London.
Yeah. I met him in Kosovo. He's actually from France.
Well, he gets around.
Yep. He'll make a believable terrorist. He's been in the middle of all sorts of shit.
Wrap a towel around his head, he'll look like any other terrorist.
By the way, I finally got the green light on using Osama bin Laden as our mastermind.
Isn't that just a little bit obvious, using a former business partner of the Bushes to be the leader of the terrorists?
Goldberg says he can sell it. He also thinks it's important to have a bunch of terrorist attacks to make people afraid of Osama.
He's gonna be a busy boy.
I'm gonna have you and Getz meet with him next week. Give him some explosives and cash.
In Dubai?
No. He's in Afghanistan implementing Sharia law, and you can't be seen with him. Just give him some coordinates outside of Kabul and have him meet you there.
How come they just didn't wire bin Laden the money?
Osama doesn't put his money in the banks. Thinks all the banks are owned by Jews. He doesn't care much for Jews. I won't tell him Getz is Jewish.
Not.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Met your brother in Nebraska when he was helping make textbooks for the Afghan children.
هذا بيذهب لنبراسكا عشان يزني مع الخنازير بس بيحب الأطفال الأفغانيين أحسن.
لهالهنا للخنازير. هل لديكم الأمل السمتكس؟
His brother speaks well of you. Do you have the money and the syntax?
You get half now and half after the New Year's mission.
تحب أتأكد؟ هذا شكله يهودي.
لا لديكم كنيلة تجينا متفجرت. سيدي ولون سمتكس.
Little surprised that Mr. Bin Laden needs a translator.
He just called him Mr. Son of Laden.
Oh, sorry.
He understands exactly everything you say. He just does not like to speak the language of infidels.
شكرا.
I see you have a Texas A&M ring.
Chemical Engineering, class of 98.
Middle Eastern Studies UT, class 89.
Giga Maggies.
Hook 'em horns.
يلا يلا طلع.
What the hell was that?
Looks like our terrorist is a Texas Aggie.
You're familiar with the operation?
Yeah, sounds like a hoot.
You ever bring down a building like the Twin Towers?
I can't say that I have. No one has. This ain't my first rodeo. I've pulled some mighty big buildings.
Are you familiar with the nanothermite?
I reckon you're talking about itty-bitty thermite.
Yeah, sort of. It's weapons-grade thermite. Chris, I was just going to explain to Red here the difference between thermite and nanothermite. Chris is a chemical engineer from the Navy. He's going to be working with us.
Actually, I'm a physical chemist.
Well, I ain't got much use for thermite. It burns too slow. I just use good old-fashioned TNT.
Nanothermite reacts much faster than thermite. Here, take a peek. I think you will really appreciate its explosive power.
I guess y'all know we're talking about 47 3-foot box column cores. They're 4 inches thick.
Yes, I reviewed the drawings. We can take the building apart the way they were put together by using conventional thermite on the bolts and welds, and then put the nanothermite in the box columns or between the spandrel splices.
Well, you fellas know your thermite, but this is no way to take down a high-rise building. You can have parts blowing up all over yonder.
It might not be a bad thing, right? I mean, we don't want this looking like a conventional demolition. The collapse should start near the roof, where the plane hits.
So you want to explode, not implode these buildings?
Sure, why not?
Someone would have to be dumber than a box of hammers to believe that a jet airplane is going to make a building blow up 50 floors below the impact.
People believe whatever the media tells them to believe.
Okay, you city boys know a lot more than this country hick. So where might a fella get a load of this nanothermite?
We'll get you all you need.
So where are we going to put the targeting systems? The spooks do not want it to show.
Yeah, but we had to put it on the outside of the fuselage. It's the only way it can communicate with the Airborne Operations Center.
What we do is build a fiberglass cowling between the fuselage to wing fairing. We just make it smooth so it blends in.
I don't know, Harvey. I mean, you're talking about a wall.
Hello? Well, hello, pretty princess. How you doing, sweetie? Well, I'm looking forward to watching you dance on Friday night. Oh, you love me? Well, show me how much. Give me a big kiss. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Give me a big kiss. That was a big one. Whoa. Oh, I love you too, honey. You tell Mommy that I love her. And I'll see you both Friday night, okay, pretty princess? Okay, sweetie. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Okay, where were we?
Anyway, Harvey thinks we can construct this if we just put a little bit of...
Aaron! Aaron! The Army just identified the Brooklyn cell.
Oh, what the fuck?
Defense Intelligence Agency has been running a data mining out called Able Danger. They got a chart of Atta, Al-Shai, Al-Bandar, Al-Hazmi. This is huge.
Who else knows about this?
You get the DIA, you get the Land Information Warfare, the Orion Scientific System, their contractor.
God damn, we need to shit can this thing into a massive fucking cleanup. Oh shit, it's McCullough. Yes, sir.
What are you doing about Able Danger?
I just found out about it.
That is not what I asked you.
We have to eliminate everyone that knows about this. We can have a meeting for them in Rio. When they're over the Caribbean, we blow the...
Aaron, you are not going to kill anyone. Least of all our brave men and women in the armed forces. I will get the colonel replaced, the one in charge of the program, and have it shut down. You need to get every shred of evidence from Orion.
I'll send a team out there right away.
I want you to personally take care of this. We need to be certain this information never gets out. You'll be in McLean first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. Damn it. I gotta go to McLean tomorrow.
Do you have a weapon?
Yes.
Put it on the counter.
Have him lock the front doors and secure the rear exits. No one gets in or out. Where's the boss?
Room 110, straight down the hall and to the right.
Where's the boss?
He's over there.
Seth Jones? Able Danger's being shut down.
Who are you?
I am your worst fucking nightmare if you don't give me everything you have on Able Danger.
Do you have a warrant?
I've got your fucking warrant right here.
What's Able Danger?
Don't play stupid with me, Jackoff.
I never heard of Able Danger.
Data mining you did for the Army. Mohammed Atta, Brooklyn Cell. Ring a bell?
Charts are in my office.
Show me, now. Go, move.
It's right there.
Holy shit.
Who all has seen this?
Well, just a couple of my analysts. An assistant who ran it off, only he wouldn't know what he was looking at.
That it?
Well, of course, the Army personnel.
Give me names.
Dr. Pricer, Dr. Heyman, Dr. Heath, Major Kleinsmith, and that colonel with the Polish name, Orsaki, I think.
That all?
Well, they're the only ones I met with. I don't know who they showed it to.
Where are the other charts?
Copies we have are right here.
Put these on the rack and take every computer and server in this place.
You can't take all my computers.
The hell I can't. And take the blotter in case it has something on its memory. If you or anyone mentions these charts, this program, or me, you are going to spend the rest of your life in federal prison for treason. Capiche?
No. Someone's got to pay for these computers and the data we're losing.
Capiche?
Somebody's got to pay for this stuff.
You take it up with the Army.
Alyssa Poole. Megan Upshaw.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Please, sit down. Sit down.
Thank you.
In your hands, you have a map of the Iraqi oil fields, pipelines, and depots.
Mr. Vice President, what's it going to take to get our companies over there?
Influence. America needs more influence in Iraq. Other than Enron, none of you guys are getting anything out of Iraq.
We are not doing business with Saddam.
No, sorry about that, Ken. But I bet you'd like to.
I'm interested.
What is the time frame of this increased influence?
You're going to see some renewed interest in the Mideast by the end of the year. Then, we, along with BP, dominate the Iraqi oil business.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, George. What's up?
So what do you think of this project?
Other than it's another government boondoggle?
No. No. It's more than just that. It doesn't make any sense. Putting an integrated sensor on a plane to make it look like a commercial jet? Come on, this whole thing stinks.
When has the government ever done something that makes sense? You're thinking too hard, George.
Maybe. But they have to be in constant communication with the Airborne Operations Center. I mean, come on, I'm going to ask you something. How do you hide a 747?
Relax. You get to fly home tomorrow. Be with your little princess.
Do you have any idea when I'll be able to brief the Vice President? I've been waiting for over an hour.
I'm sure he'll be with you shortly.
Delgado.
Mr. Libby, I want to thank you for having Francini run interference over at the FBI. Some of their field offices have been getting a little bit too nosy lately.
No problem. Come on in.
What are the contingency plans regarding NORAD?
First off, we have Operation Northern Vigilance that will move planes from the East Coast to Alaska and Canada. Then Vigilant Guardian will simulate hijacked planes in the east, and Amalgam Warrior will have real planes pretending to be enemy aircraft. With all of these ops going on the same day, everything will look like a drill to NORAD.
NORAD will be able to follow your signals for the drones.
Actually, they won't. They use Mode 3 transponders. We have Mode 4.
That's why we let the Chinese strip out that EP3 last month, so we could fund Grayton Castle and the development of the new generation transponders.
That's right.
What about satellite images?
Got it covered. We're going to have an emergency evacuation drill at the National Reconnaissance Office, and only our people will be left on site.
You know, what I'm worried about is Giuliani getting in the way of the cleanup.
He won't. I'm going to have FEMA take over everything in New York.
The wrong people snooping around could really screw things up before FEMA gets a chance to take over.
FEMA will be in control from the onset. We have a biowarfare exercise in Manhattan, and FEMA will begin setting up on Pier 92 on the 10th.
Very good. I'll be overseeing the operation from the Presidential Emergency Operations Center.
With all due respect, sir, I'd like to keep control of that in my office.
Among other things, you have no authority to give the stand-down order.
And the Vice President does?
Tomorrow, the President is going to issue an executive order to put the Vice President in charge of the Office of National Preparedness. He'll be able to coordinate the DOD, Justice, Energy, EPA, and FEMA.
Yes, but won't the President still be in charge?
He'll be going on a field trip.
I don't know if all this is necessary. We've been working on this for a year and a half.
A year and a half? You think I give a shit how long some spook's been working on a single operation?
I didn't mean any disrespect.
I've worked for 4 presidents, and I've watched 2 others up close. I've helped to win the Cold War, and I'll be here to make sure American power and presence is felt in the Mideast and Central Asia for the next century. A year and a half? Get him out of here.
You better get a handle on your boss. He's really gonna fuck things up.
I'll forward you through. Hold on one second. Right, okay. Just hold.
I will be running this operation.
Dick, you are the director of the council. You know how we operate. Besides, you're far too busy to be involved with day-to-day operations. Aaron will remain the lead.
How's he gonna stop NORAD from shooting down all of his planes?
Mr. Brinsky is here.
Send him in. The executive order putting you in charge of ONP was brilliant. I want you to be in charge of air defense. But Aaron will remain the lead of the overall operation.
Well, you need to teach that little prick some respect and keep him out of my face.
I'll have a talk with him.
What's up with Dick?
Sometimes you just have to remind the politicians whom it is they're working for. Sit down, Donald, please. Thank you so much for all your help with our special project.
Graydon Castle's always interested in helping out the nation when they're in need.
You can expect to see the contract for your new transponder very soon.
Thank you for all your help, especially with that contract.
Anytime, Donald. Oh, will I see you at the Bohemian Grove next month?
Of course, I'm actually part of the cremation ceremony this year.
Ah, wonderful. You will look smashing in a red robe.
Mr. Poole?
Yes.
We're from Jorgensen Campbell, and we'd like to talk to you about some recent time charges. Bart Deaver.
Kent Barlowski. What are you guys working on in there?
Well, I don't think you have the proper clearance to be briefed on that.
Well, we do have over $600,000 worth of charges that have not been paid.
I wasn't aware of that. I'll take it up with the customer and get it straightened out for you.
Who is the customer?
Well, I am not at liberty to say. I'll get to work on this ASAP. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for bringing it to my attention.
Mr. Poole? We'll be in touch.
Looks like our spooks have not been paying their bills. I'm going to call Singer.
So, are we going to lunch?
About 10 minutes, okay? Oh, Harvey, can you close the door on the way out, please? Thanks a lot.
Singer.
Hey, Philip. George Poole at Graydon Castle.
Hey, George, I've been meaning to call you. You guys ready to put that multispectral targeting system on the C-40?
Well, we're actually doing the final lab testing on that right now.
Excellent.
Say, Philip, I just had a couple of auditors here from JCA.
JCA.
Jorgensen Campbell. They do most of the auditing here at Graydon Castle.
Really?
Well, Philip, they said we're not getting paid.
What are the names of these auditors?
Well, I don't think that's the issue here, Philip. If you want us to continue working, then we have to get paid.
You'll get paid. I just need to clear everything up with the auditing firm.
Kent Barlowski and Bart Deaver.
Deaver. D-E-V-E-R.
Right. And Deaver's their counsel.
Okay. Well, you don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of this mix-up. You guys just keep up the good work.
Philip, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Where would these planes be used?
Against the enemy.
Where?
I don't know. Wherever the president orders. Tehran, Baghdad.
Well, you can't fly an E-4B near those cities undetected.
Well, they could fly over the Mediterranean and hit Tripoli. Anyway, these decisions are way above our pay grade. We just need to get those targeting systems working and leave the targets up to the big boys.
Yeah. Right, Philip.
Delgado. This is Larry Mason, agency station chief here in Dubai. My boss told me to call and brief you on Bin Laden's arrival.
He's in Dubai?
No, not till tomorrow. He's actually not doing so well. His kidneys are really failing.
We have to keep that son of a bitch alive.
Yeah, well, we're bringing in Dr. Calhoun to the American hospital. So he's actually treated him a couple times before. He's actually really good.
Okay. You need any equipment, supplies, anything?
No, the American hospital here is actually a world-class facility, and it's got all the latest updates on the kidney dialysis machines. So he's also bringing in Al Zawahiri.
Al Zawahiri's the doctor, right?
Yeah, he's from Egypt.
Good. Make sure he's trained on using a mobile dialysis machine.
Yeah, well, he's also got a nurse from Algeria.
Good. Train her too.
Him.
We have to keep that son of a bitch alive for at least another 5 months.
I'll keep monitoring his progress, and I will keep you informed.
All right.
Security and Exchange is getting ready to indict for the IPO stock kickbacks.
Weaving spiders come not here.
I'm really sorry, James, but it's not just us. Suisse, Goldman, Morgan Stanley, the SEC can wipe us out.
Do you want me to call Harvey for you?
No. I'm already working with Harvey, and he's throwing up every roadblock he can. I just don't know how long he can hold out.
I'll take care of this. Tell Harvey that I said to combine all the IPO investigations into World Trade Center Building 7 and hold off on the indictments until the middle of September.
Thank you, James. I really appreciate this. I'll see you this evening at the ceremonies.
Delgado?
I need you to take 7 down.
7 what, sir?
Your building. Your team can move into Vanderbrook House in the first week of September.
Sir, Building 7 is not in the impact zone, and I don't have any extra planes. How am I going to destroy it?
I don't care, just don't damage any of the surrounding buildings. My brother-in-law owns the bank next door.
All right, I'll have Michael write it into the story.
No, I don't want this to be part of Michael's story. I'll tell the media to ignore it.
A 47-story skyscraper destroyed by terrorists cannot be ignored.
Aaron, I am growing tired of you doubting me.
Sorry, sir. I didn't...
Save it. Remember to make it clean. I don't want to have an awkward Thanksgiving with the family.
Mr. Sims? Sam Hall, FBI? You called about a problem with one of your students?
It's not really a problem. Hang on. It's just that there's still something not right about this guy, Zacharias Moussaoui. He says he wants to learn how to fly a 747, not to be a pilot, but as an ego boost.
Is this your first Arab with more dollars than cents?
Yeah, but this guy dresses like a bum. And everybody who comes through here to learn how to fly jumbo jets has a pilot's license at least. Not this guy. These guys are from the FBI.
Did you tell him about the money?
No, not yet.
He paid his fee in $100 bills, over $8,000. Says he's a British businessman, but he speaks Arabic a lot better than English.
You ever see any un-American stuff?
No, I don't hear any of that. The problem is, if this guy gets a hold of a 747 that weighs upwards of 900,000 pounds fully loaded, and if he's flying at 350 knots into a heavily populated area, he's going to kill a boatload of people, man.
Thank you, gentlemen. You have my interest.
You bet.
We got to arrest Zacharias Moussaoui before he hijacks the 747.
We got nothing on it.
Bet the INS could help us out.
The FBI is going to arrest Moussaoui tomorrow in Minnesota.
The hell they are. Give me Dave Francini from the FBI on the line.
I don't think he'll talk, but he might lead him the rest of the group.
Come on.
I have Mr. Francini on line 1.
Dave, this is Aaron Delgado.
What's up?
You've got some yahoos in Minnesota who want to arrest Moussaoui.
Really? They didn't tell me. I'll put a stop to it.
Thanks, Dave. I don't think I have to tell you how important this is.
Well, don't worry. I'll handle it.
Got it. Headquarters wants us to back off. They want us to take the cautious route.
Oh, screw that. It's only a matter of time before that hotel clerk rats us out.
Yeah, we got to get to Moussaoui before he hijacks the 747.
FBI, don't move.
Zacharias Moussaoui, you are under arrest for violating federal immigration law.
What the fuck?
Is this Aaron?
You told me you had those motherfuckers handled in Minnesota.
Well, they disobeyed orders.
You had better get control over there. If Moussaoui sings, this whole operation could get fucked up.
I'm gonna put an end to this investigation right away.
Don't screw it up this time.
Yes, I was told I need to clear a FISA warrant with the Radical Fundamentalist Unit to search through Zacharias Moussaui's belongings. And, I would like to put a undercover agent in the cell with him.
Marchetta told me you've been causing some problems.
Well, I don't know why Agent Marchetta would have a problem with me. I'm just trying to get through to the bottom of Moussaui's connections. There's reason to believe that he's part of a larger group of radical fundamentalists.
Yeah, well, I read your report. The whole thing sounds shaky.
Shaky? Moussaoui may be planning a terrorist act involving a hijacked airplane. And we have to make sure he doesn't get a hold of a 747 and plow it into the World Trade Center.
But that's not gonna happen. We don't know he's a terrorist. You have nothing to show he's a terrorist. All you got is some guy interested in some kind of jet aircraft. That's it.
Well, if you don't advance this, I shudder to think of the consequences.
Not question the unit, and you will not question me. Now, we've been through a lot. We know what's going on. You will not question us.
Look, I'm not going to get into a pissing match with you guys over this. Now, I've already started the paperwork for a criminal investigation.
I don't know who's a bigger asshole. You or that guy in Phoenix. Let me make myself perfectly clear to you. You will not open it. You'll not open up a criminal case. You will not be getting a FISA, and you won't put an undercover agent in Moussaoui's jail cell!
Bring that pallet in here, kid. Open a can of that iron oxide. What we'll do is put this on at a 45-degree angle. That way the column slips down.
That asbestos?
No. This building's too new. Twin Towers is full of it, though.
Then we'll take this here wireless detonator, put it on there, brush on some thermite, cover it with some new insulation, and this thing's ready to blow.
There were more put options on United and American today. And they're going crazy on the financial companies that are in the towers and the big insurance companies.
We need to plug the leak.
It's Griswold.
No way. He doesn't have that kind of money.
That's the problem. He's getting investors.
No. I've known Gris for almost 20 years. He would not jeopardize an operation like that.
Yeah, well, you better listen to this.
If I'm going to invest $2.5 million, I need to know why the airlines are going to take. They're going to lose a couple planes each next week. Big planes? Little planes? Two big ones. What else can you tell me? Are there other opportunities? You might want to see who underwrites the World Trade Center.
That son of a bitch. He betrayed me and his country. Terminate him.
You want him fired?
I want him dead. Kill that backstabbing motherfucker.
Love to.
What's the matter?
It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
This project. We've developed a weapon that we cannot use against any of our enemies.
What is it?
You know, I can't say. I don't know what they're going to use it for.
If tomorrow really is your last day, you won't have to worry about it anymore. Now go to sleep. You have to get up early.
Where are you?
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Doesn't sound like you're praying at a mosque.
No, we're at their favorite mosque. It's Our Lady of the Pink Pony.
Having fun?
Oh, I'll be glad after tomorrow. I'm getting really bored of babysitting these morons.
Yeah, don't let them get too hammered. They gotta be on candid camera tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll have them in Portland in the morning. There we go.
Take this kind of shit,
Hey,
right?
hey, 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 sit down, come on.
Daddy, when you're in California, are you gonna go to Disneyland?
No. If I was going to go to Disneyland, I would take my pretty princess with me.
Then why are you going?
It's a super duper top secret project, and if I told you, I'd have to put you on a rocket ship and send you to the moon. Ooh, come here, give me a big hug. This is the last trip for this project.
Oh, I've heard that before.
No, I mean it. Come here. See you both Friday.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye.
So how does this work?
I just get a voice recording, and the computer electronically alters my voice to match. Then I just spoof the caller ID number.
Cool. Start recording. Hey, Michael. You really think anyone's going to see a plane crash into a building live on TV?
I know they will. We've contacted every national news director, and the crash of the second plane will be shown live on every channel.
Isn't that a little bit obvious?
So?
Did you get enough?
Yeah.
Call Getz with Goldberg's number.
Getz.
Hey, Charlie, it's Michael.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I was just wondering after we're done here tonight if you and I could go out and get a drink.
I think I'm just gonna be going to bed.
Well, does that mean...
You want to skip the drinks, big boy?
Well, no. I mean,
You've been spoofed by the voice changer.
what a dick.
I love this job.
For your safety, please keep your personal belongings with you. Unattended articles is probably removed by law enforcement personnel. Please report any unattended articles or suspicious behaviors to law enforcement or TSA personnel. Thank you.
Harvey St. Clair?
Yes?
Collect call from George. Would you accept?
Security just took my phone.
Oh, it's no problem. It looks like you're doing it here, too.
Hey, listen, I just spoke to Horace. He's got those auditors from Jorgensen Campbell on his flight. You know, the ones that have been nosing around? I think this shit's gonna hit the fan.
Well, the testers from AWC are right behind me. I'll bet you they're being audited too.
Yeah, hey, listen, Harvey, when you get to California, don't say anything to the auditors. Yeah, I got a call into Singer. I want him to explain to me why those charge numbers he continuously gives me are wrong. Something
doesn't make sense here.
Final call for American Airlines Flight 11. Known as final
They're calling my flight. I've got to go. Harvey, have a safe trip. See you in California. Bye-bye.
In here, please.
Can I see your identification? Agent Carrington?
I'm going to be late for my flight.
Don't worry. Flight 93 has been delayed by 40 minutes. I need to inspect your duffel bag.
Check out this guy. 31 years old, 6'4", 225 pounds.
There's my John Wayne. Look at that brute. He looks like he could lead a cavalry charge.
Yeah, I was on the rugby team.
Ooh, he's a rugby player.
Perfect.
Calm down there, Tarzan. Sound like rugby players are your type.
You might be surprised.
I need to inspect your cell phone. Thank you, Mr. Miller. I hope you have a pleasant stay in San Francisco.
You still have my phone.
As a security precaution, we're putting all of the cell phones in the cargo area. The airline will return it when you arrive in San Francisco.
We got enough, sir. Can you bring in the next guy?
Flight 175 has departed from Logan.
And that's the one with the passengers?
Yes, sir. Drone 1 is converging with Flight 11. Flight 11 transponder has been turned off. Drone 1 is now on radar.
Good. Now have number 1 make a bad turn towards New York.
Roger that. Number 1 is now heading due south. Flight 77 has left Dulles.
Sir, would you like a beverage? Sure.
Stewardess, Ray Donovan, Air Marshal. I need to speak with your pilot.
I'll let him know. Sir, I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Jim, the Air Marshal would like to speak with you. Okay.
If you'd like to read about important health and travel information, you'll find an article in the rear section of your in-flight magazine. This may help to make your flight more comfortable.
Hey, Mitchell. Ray Donovan. I just got a call on my cell phone that there's been a terrible accident in New York.
Cell phones don't work up here.
I meant to say sat phone. I have a satellite phone. They think it might be a terrorist attack. You need to land in Yeager.
Yeager?
Flight 11 out of Logan and Flight 77 out of Dulles are going to be checked for explosives in Yeager. And then you're going to pick up their passengers.
We're a little light, but we don't have room for 2 more passenger loads.
Don't worry about it. They're light too. When we get there, load up the passengers and take off for Cleveland.
Cleveland? Guess we're going to Cleveland.
The FAA is probably going to ground every plane in the country. If we can get in and out of Yeager quick enough, we won't get stuck in Hicksville, West Virginia.
I'll tell the captain.
And tell him to land on runway 28.
Thanks.
Flight 93 is lifted off from Newark. Drone number 2 is converging with Flight 175. .175 is cold nose, and drone number 2 is on the radar. Drone number 1 is locked on a WTC-1 transmitter. We have impact. Jeez. Drone number 3 is converging with Flight 77. Flight 77 transponder has been turned off. Drone number 3 is on the radar.
We now know that at the time of the attacks, the President Bush was sitting reading to elementary students in Sarasota, Florida. Later reports asked him if he was aware of the situation, and he nodded.
30 seconds until impact.
Said that he would have something to say about that shortly. We're expecting that statement.
17 seconds. Here it comes.
The President knows traveling with him in his party are trying. He did have an event scheduled. Oh my God.
One of the engines went through WTC-2 and landed on Church Street.
Better secured. It's only half the size of a 767 engine.
Shit. Get PD to clear the area and confiscate every motherfucking camera.
As difficult as this is to believe from both towers have now been hit.
This is Donovan. Put Chase on the phone.
Go ahead, Ray.
We just landed in Jaeger. Flight 77 is deplaning, and it looks like Flight 11 passengers are ready to board.
Good. Hopkins is being evacuated for Delta Flight 1989.
What about NASA?
It'll be a ghost town by the time you get there.
Sweet. I've never cared much for Cleveland, but this should be a memorable trip.
You are one sick son of a bitch, Ray.
Hey, George, fancy meeting you here.
I take it you're going to the meeting in El Segundo?
Yeah. Seems like a lot of money to send us all there.
I can tell you this, there's going to be a lot of finger pointing over those time charges.
Hey, Harvey.
Well, this is strange. Almost everyone who worked on the project is on this plane. Testers, software developer, auditors, and back there I saw the propulsion engineers. There's you and I, Horace.
That's a coincidence.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to pull back from the gate, so we need everyone to please be seated and make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. I am required to inform you that due to an ongoing emergency in New York, we will be making an unscheduled stop in Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Mom, this is Bryce Miller. I just want to tell you that I love you. I'm on a flight from New York to San Francisco. There are 3 guys on board who have taken over the plane, and they say they have a bomb.
Who are these guys?
You believe me, don't you, Mom?
Don't use your last name when talking to their mothers, and don't ask them if they believe you. Come on, act naturally.
Mr. Delgado, ABC, NBC, and CNN are reporting that a very big white jet's circling over the White House.
God damn it.
At least they're not saying he's circling the Pentagon.
Tell Chase to increase his altitude and get the hell out of there.
He's already gone. And he's on his way to Pennsylvania.
Mr. Vice President, the plane's 10 miles out. Do the orders still stand?
Of course the orders still stand. Have you heard anything to the contrary?
No, sir.
This is Norman Mineta. Put Martin Belger on the phone.
Sir, Secretary of Transportation's line 1.
Yes, sir.
Monty, what have you on radar on this plane coming in?
Well, we have a target, we have a bogey, but the transponder's been turned off, so I don't have very much identification on the aircraft. So I don't know who it is. I don't know what altitude it's at, and I don't know
What the speed is. I don't know anything.
the only thing we're doing is watching the sweep of the radar and
Seeing the dot move from position to position.
Well, where is it?
somewhere outside of Great Falls right now.
Monty, where is this plane in relationship to the ground?
I don't know exactly.
But I can tell you it's coming in low and fast. Uh-oh. I've lost the target. I've lost the bogey.
Where is it?
It's somewhere between Roslyn and National Airport.
Mr. Vice President, there's been an explosion at the Pentagon.
Mr. Vice President, we just got confirmation from an Arlington County police officer saying he saw an American airline go right into the Pentagon.
Monty, bring all the airplanes down. Any planes coming into the eastern seaboard, turn them around and get them out of the eastern seaboard, heading west. Any planes heading west, have them go on to their destination if they're close by. But in any case, bring all the airplanes down. Bring all the planes down.
We should give the pilots some discretion.
To hell with pilot discretion. Get those goddamn planes down now.
Mr. Vice President, there's a 757 off course heading in our direction.
Where's it from?
Flight 93 from Newark. We have an F-16 in the vicinity.
He's authorized to engage.
Sir?
I already received the authorization from the President.
Yes, sir.
Sir, the aircraft is 60 miles out, confirming authorization to engage.
Yes, engage.
Just confirming, sir, authority to engage?
I said yes.
Here's a picture of the Pentagon.
God damn it. Singer, you told me the building would collapse. How the hell does a 757 fit in that hole?
Well, it hit too low. Look, the second floor beam is still there.
But they're not showing this on TV.
Keep it that way.
Put me in touch with the F-16 pilot.
Yes, sir.
Quick! United Flight 757, headed east by southeast, 40 degrees, 4 minutes north, 78 degrees, 58 minutes west, AGL 2,000 feet, possible hijack.
I have United 757 on radar.
Hijack confirmed, locked on to 757.
Got locked on 757.
Prepare to engage.
Ready to engage.
Fire!
But sir, it's a civilian aircraft.
Fire, Whiskey Delta! Hit him again! Shit! It completely missed the field! Get me Delgado, we gotta call the media off.
I can't get through.
Did you get those firemen out of Tower 2 yet? I'm on the line right now with the city. They're having a problem with the radios.
That top's getting all cattywampus. I gotta bring this thing down.
You need to get them out now. He says give them 10 more minutes.
I ain't got 10 minutes. If I let that thing fall, I could lose my cleanup contract.
Just a few more minutes.
Oh, that top's gonna fall. I don't get paid to have buildings fall over. I get paid to blow them up.
Hold on, Red.
Adios, muchachos. Let's go.
and cabin crew should now be seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. The cabin lights will remain dim for landing.
Can I have your attention, please? I have just been notified that there has been a massive terrorist attack in New York City.
We are going to develop a highly unconventional weapon.
Where would these planes be used?
For your safety, I need you to immediately enter the bomb shelter.
That is not a bomb shelter. That is an autoclave.
It's an autoclave.
It's an oven. That one is a very large one used for airplane parts, definitely not for people.
Sir, you're upsetting the other passengers. Just keep moving.
No, I'm not going in there. What are you people up to?
You come with me, but need to speak with someone in charge.
What the hell is going on here? Why are you putting everyone in an autoclave? Excuse me, I ask you a question. Why are you putting everyone in...
Oh my God, he's been shot!
You better listen to this.
From my close-up inspection, there is no evidence of a plane having crashed anywhere near the Pentagon. The only site is the actual side of the building that's been crashed in. And as I said, the only pieces left are small enough you can pick up in your hand.
It's not a big deal.
There are no
It's
large
just saying that a
tail
plane didn't
sections,
crash in front
wing
of the Pentagon.
sections, fuselage, anything
At least
that
they're
would
not
indicate
showing the
that
Pentagon
an entire
before the
plane
collapse.
crashed
Hey,
into
boss,
side
the
rack.
Flight 93 crash site.
Even though if you look at
I
the
haven't
pictures
seen a
of the
plane
Pentagon,
anywhere.
you'll notice that the floors have all collapsed. But that didn't...
And I'd like to get quickly to Chris Kanicki. He's the photographer with the Pittsburgh affiliate, a Fox affiliate, and he was back there just a couple of minutes ago. And Chris, I've seen the pictures. It looks like there's nothing there but a hole in the ground.
Basically, that's right. The only thing you could see from where we were was a big gouge in the earth and some broken trees.
You can see people working and walking around in the area, but from where we could see, there wasn't much left.
Any large pieces of debris
Where's
at
the
all?
fucking plane?
No, there was nothing that would distinguish the
Where's the fucking plane?
Smoke, fire?
nothing.
No. Don't tell me they missed the entire fucking field.
My estimates, I would guess, was probably about
Shit!
20 to 15 feet long by about...
Why did they set off the ordnance if there wasn't a fucking plane?
Other than
God
ash.
damn
You
it!
could see anything. You could just see dirt, ash, and people walking around.
Secure the site. I don't want another fuck-headed reporter in the area. You got that?
We need to change the story on this. There's not an airplane part anywhere near that
We
site.
can still sell it. We'll just tell them that it isn't about Flight 93 creating a small hole in the ground. It's about our brave patriots fighting off the terrorists.
How are we going to get anyone to believe that that is a crash site?
Well, tell them that the plane went under the ground.
Oh, jeez, what? I don't know what you guys smoke out there in Hollywood, but there's no way in hell anyone's going to believe that.
Look, I understand that you have to be one brain-dead motherfucker to know all this shit, but right now we don't have a fucking choice, okay? Because some fucking idiots set off the ordnance and the media got pictures of it. This is the fucking crash site, gentlemen. Behold!
I mean, a strange
Fuck!
thing was said to me by the coroner was that he could not find any blood on the scene.
The mayor just said on ABC that he was told that the World Trade Centers may collapse.
Play it back.
And we set up at headquarters at 75 Barclay Street, which was right there with the police commissioner and the fire commissioner and the head of emergency management. And we were operating out of there when we were told that the World Trade Center was going to collapse. And it did collapse before we could actually...
Dumb motherfucker. If we hadn't already blown out the lobby in number 7, I'd send that fool back to the EOC.
Now we have a witness reporting explosions in
going
Building
into the
7.
building. So we were...
Me and Mr. Hess, the corporation counsel, were on the 23rd floor. I told him we got to get out of here. So we started.
What the hell is he doing in number 7?
I think he works for the Emergency Operations Center.
Big explosion.
You stupid motherfucker. You stupid motherfucker. Make sure ABC shit cans this.
I thought we were dead. I thought that's it. I started praying to Allah. I said that's it.
Sir, BBC is reporting that Building 7 may collapse.
Building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago I was talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing, and indeed it has.
Who the fuck told him?
This morning's attacks. You'll probably find out more about that from our correspondent, Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know. Details are very, very sketchy.
Turn around,
As you can
bitch!
see behind me, the Trade Center...
Turn around,
appears
the
to be
building is
burning.
still there. It's
We
right
see these
behind
huge
you.
clouds of smoke and ash. We know that behind that
Cut the feed.
there's an empty
Cut the
piece
BBC
of what
feed.
was a very familiar New York skyline, a symbol of the financial prosperity of the city, but completely disappeared now.
I was wondering what it felt like to you being in Manhattan.
Well,
unfortunately, I think we lost the line with Jane Stanley.
Listen to what Dan Rather just said.
For the third time today, it's reminiscent of those pictures we've all seen too much on television before, where a building was deliberately destroyed by a well-placed dynamite.
Will somebody
knocked
please
down.
tell Dan
Amazing.
Rather to shut
Incredible.
the fuck
Pick
up?
your word.
Don't let CBS replay that clip. Jesus Christ! A member of the Council on Foreign Affairs telling the world that it looks like Building 7 has been deliberately destroyed. Unfucking believable.
Where is Goldberg?
Ladies' room.
Two fucking years of sweat equity in this operation. 2 fucking years of careful planning, putting protocols into place, contingencies, dotting every I, crossing every T. We put in all this work for our country. And because of a handful of incompetent jack-offs, this whole operation is fucked. And those who fucked it up are going to pay. Big time. The nigger from the EOC dead.
Whoever made Flight 93 miss the field, dead. The asshole who told BBC that Building 7 had collapsed, dead.
Mr. Delgado,
What is it?
Mr. McCullough would like to see you in his office, please.
Singer, you told me the building would collapse. How the hell does a 757 fit in that hole?
Well, only really what you already know. Details are very, very sketchy.
Turn around, bitch!
Behind me, the trade center.
Turn around, the building is still there, it's right behind you! This whole operation is fucked. And those who fucked it up are gonna pay.
Aaron, today was an extraordinary day. Because of what you did today, we will have a foreign policy that will boldly and purposefully promote American principles abroad. We will be able to challenge regimes that are hostile to our interests and values. And from now on, Americans will accept our unique role in preserving and extending an international order friendly to our security, to our prosperity, and to our principles. Aaron, I thank you, and the nation thanks you for your crucial role in creating a new American century.